One of the hardest hit areas, as we know, is St. Augustine, where there's also a growing concern about people's personal information getting stolen. Channel 4's Nicole Snyder joins us now live from St. Augustine with that part of the story. Nicole?
Tark, across the Bridge of Lions, restaurants and businesses are getting back to normal, but over here in Davis Shores, families are struggling to get by today and this week as they clean up and recover from Hurricane Matthew. And on top of the stress of cleaning up, they're also concerned about their personal valuables and information being stolen.
It's been hard. It's been very hard. You know, we worked hard to get our house into really
I took 2 steps and I stopped.
And you know, a good environment, and all of a sudden, boom, it's gone.
The shock hasn't completely worn off for Gina Hull.
It's a tough week. I mean, you look around and you see everybody's home devastated.
The flooding from Hurricane Matthew is forcing her to tear apart her newly renovated home.
So I got to tear out the tile on the wood floors, and then we'll be going into renovation more or less.
Along with dozens of other neighbors, much of her furniture and belongings are put on the side of the road as trash. Hull says the hard part is not knowing whether people coming by to pick up the damaged goods are going to get a hold of even more.
We did have a lot of personal items of papers that had your Social Security numbers on there, or different bank accounts and that type of thing. We were pretty good about not putting those out there, but now what do we do with them?
She says she's had to dry out and shred most of her personal information. Our News for Jack's crime and safety analyst Gil Smith says when evacuating or recovering from a disaster like this, it's important to take all those documents with you and stay up to date on your bank accounts.
One thing people can do 60 days from now is do a credit check. Do your credit history with all 3 of the credit bureaus to see if anyone did steal your identity and try to open a line of credit. And you should do that like maybe now and then again in about 60 days.
Smith says be aware of the people coming through the area in the midst of the chaos.
To check the identification of people that are coming through the neighborhood, even if they say they're from FEMA, check their laminated ID or from a power company, because sometimes people will wear fake utility company uniforms to give the impression that they're there with JEA.
And the other concern for residents out here is when they're cleaning up and moving out stuff out of their houses, that people are coming by and taking valuables that they're not trying to get rid of. So Smith says you want to make sure you secure those valuables, bring them to a friend's house, put them in storage or put them in the back of your home so you are protected against those thieves. For now, reporting live in St. Augustine, Nicole Snyder, Channel 4, the local station.